Welcome back, guys, to Steven's DIY Auto Repair. So today we have a customer's car. It's a 2008 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon with the 3.8 liter V6. So the customer states the AC is cold and it is hot, but it's not blowing. So there's no air being pushed through the vents in the car. So today I'm going to show you how to check your blower motor and your resistor for possible problems using a simple test light and a simple relay checker. So let's get started. Okay guys, so we're going to start by checking the relay. So we're going to go to the fuse box here, lift it up, and we're going to check the relay. Okay, so you're going to look at your manual or your inside cover of your fuse box to determine which relay controls the blower motor, which in our case is going to be this middle one. So you're just going to pull it out. You're going to visually inspect it, which it looks good. Then you're going to take your relay tester. You're going to hook positive to battery positive and ground to battery ground. Okay, so you're gonna know that you have power by the light here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So then you're gonna select between a 4-pin and a 5-pin, and right here we have a 4-pin, so we've selected 4-pin. And then you're gonna come over here to the different configuration, and you're gonna find which one fits your relay, which is in our case is gonna be this one right here. So you just press it in, and then you're gonna come over here and hit the test button. And I don't know if you guys can hear that clicking. So the test is complete and it's showing green, is showing that our relay is good. So the clicking that you hear is the armature that's inside here being magnetized to close and open to complete a circuit. So now we know that our relay is good. So now let's move on to the next step. Okay guys, so we come inside the vehicle now, and your blower motor is usually located in the passenger compartment near the bottom. So as you can see here is part of the blower motor. And we come down a little bit lower and you're gonna see the bottom of it, which is right here. And here's your wire connecting to your main wiring harness. And then if you look closer, I don't know if you guys can see that up in there, that right here is going to be your resistor with your control wires for your turning on and off your blower motor. So those are the components that we're going to be testing. Okay guys, so to remove your blower motor, it's simply held in by 3 Phillips head fasteners. That's it, just 3 Phillips head fasteners, and you can remove the blower motor, and as well as your resistor here. It's simply 2 screws, 2 Phillips head fasteners, one here and one on this side right there, as you can see. And that's it, that's all it takes to remove those. So then next I'll show you how to test your ground and your power coming into your blower motor. Okay guys, so we hooked up our test light to battery positive because we're going to be testing ground. So we come over here and touch ground, our light lit, so that means we have a good power source. So now let's go check the blower motor ground wire. Okay guys, so in order to check your ground wire, you're going to need to turn the ignition on but engine off. And you're also going to have to turn on your AC or heater. So then you come down here, you disconnect the main wiring harness to the blower motor, and then you come inside and you touch and it lights. So that means we have a complete circuit, which means we have a good ground. So now we're going to check for power feed into the blower motor. Okay guys, now we come over here and connect the test light to battery negative, We're going to come over here and test the positive terminal. We have light, so we have a good ground. So now let's go check the power feed. Okay guys, so now we're going to check the power feed coming into the blower motor to make sure that there's still power. So remember, engine ignition on, engine off, and the air conditioner on, or heater, doesn't matter. So come over here and touch, and we have light, so that means we do have power. Now this is not going to tell us how much power we're getting, but it does tell us we still have power, so we don't have anything wrong with the wiring harness. Okay guys, now we're going to be testing the main wiring harness that connects to the resistor. So this is going to be a little bit different. So what the resistor does is it resists the current flow to the blower motor, and that's how you get your low, medium, and high fan speed. So again, ignition on, engine off. So you're gonna flip your fan speed over on the first setting. You're gonna come over here and check, and you notice we have light. Now if we do it on the second one, we have no light because we're not on that speed. So now we're going to click it over to the second speed. Okay, so now we flipped it on the second speed, and we're going to check the second speed. And you can see we have light. So that switch is good. That connector is good. Now we're going to flip it on the third speed. We're going to come up here, check it. We have light. So we're good there. Now we're going to turn it on high. You get full 12 volts from the battery, and that's coming directly from a relay, and we know we already checked the relay, so that's good. So that's all it is to it. So now you know you have a bad blower motor or a bad blower motor resistor. Now I've already done this job in this customer's car, but I'm showing you guys how I checked the system and how I determined the blower motor was bad and the resistor. Now usually when the resistor goes bad, your blower motor goes bad, or vice versa. So it's better just to go ahead and replace both of those. So here is the old blower motor. This is what it looks like. You got the squirrel cage on it. As well as, here's the old resistor. And you can just look at how, I don't know if you guys can, if the camera's picking up that rust, but that was your problem. So I'm assuming the resistor was bad and it shorted out, or it blew the blower motor. So that's all it is to it, guys. I put a new blower motor and resistor in the customer's car, and it works perfectly fine. So that is how you do a simple test of your blower motor and your blower motor resistor using a simple test light and a relay switch. So I will go ahead and connect this back up and show you guys that the AC is working now. Okay guys, so with the new blower motor and resistor in, here it goes. So here's setting 1. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but here's setting 2. Setting 3. And setting 4. So there you guys have it. That's how you test your system and find out your problem. Alright guys, so that's all it is to it to check your blower motor system. If you have an AC problem where your air is not blowing out the vents, it could be a blower motor or your resistor, or it could be a wiring problem. So make sure you guys test your system before you guess. So that's all, folks. Okay guys, if you would like to purchase those tools that I used in this video for yourself, they're very cheap. You can get them on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below where you can pick up your own tools. So if you like this video, drop a comment below, hit that like button, and if you would like to see more videos or be notified when I put out another video, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, see ya!